YouTube has changed the partnership program to kill off all smaller YouTubers. That sounds terrible. Oh my god. But is it true? Why would YouTube want to kill off smaller channels that will inevitably become bigger channels, which will then generate lots of revenue for them in the end? That makes no sense. Let's look into the Pacific Ocean. Let's just look into the specifics. So what has YouTube actually done? YouTube has removed monetization for YouTube channels with less than 1,000 subscribers and who achieve less than 4,000 watch time hours of YouTube a year. Okay, fair enough. I imagine if I was a YouTuber in this position, I'd be incredibly angry. I'd be up in arms. Why is YouTube taking my money away? This is Logan Paul's fault. First of all, this isn't being done to combat Logan Paul. He's the Canadian everyone loves. He chops the trees, he logs them down. Logan Paul, subscribe today. First of all, this isn't being done to combat Logan Paul. That's a bit of a nonsensical conclusion. A bit of a coincidence, really. When you think about it, when isn't Logan Paul doing something that you're offended with? Think. Literally probably right now if you're watching this 3 months after the whole forest thing happened, but I'm not trying to side with him. Okay, no, that was a Jake. That was Paul in your leg. These jokes are appalling. Can't believe I just made that joke. Sorry, I'm sorry. It's just wordplay. You know what they say, laughter is the best medicine. Give them the puns, pun on the haters. So no, this has absolutely nothing to do with Logan Paul. This is YouTube's attempt to combat the original reasons for the Adpocalypse 1.0. Remember those terror videos that had ads on them last year? I don't either. I never ended up watching any of those. I still don't know where they existed, but they did, and advertisers were angry, so they pulled out, and a lot of money left YouTube, hence the situation we're in right now. Now, it does seem that YouTube trying to combat this in this way is kind of like burning your house down to kill the spiders in it, but I do think it's a step in the right direction. Let me explain. Oh, he got that in one take. You know those videos that front page Reddit with the incredibly inappropriate content in them, like with the police brutality, the animal cruelty, the fisticuffs, that type of thing? Well, those usually aren't uploaded by YouTubers who upload consistently and have over 1,000 subscribers. They're usually uploaded by one-offs. And these are bad for the ecosystem because by the time the algorithm tries its best to find these videos to demonetize, they've already been viewed hundreds of thousands of times and therefore have had ads on them hundreds of thousands of times. Advertisers see that, they get angry. Why is my ad for an airplane on this video of animal cruelty? That's horrible. They pull out, everyone makes less money, it's bad for everyone. That's just how it works. Why am I so flamboyant today? One sentiment I've seen in my mentions on Twitter a lot this week is, Evan, this still isn't fair. They're taking away my money and I'm going to lose all my motivation for making YouTube videos. And I've got two big problems with that statement. One, money should not be your prime motivation when making YouTube videos, especially when you're just starting out. I'm gonna be completely honest. If this move by YouTube stops a lot of people from making videos that were just doing it for the money, I'm not gonna lose much sleep at night. The platform is saturated enough as it is. If you're just doing things for a buck, just stop. I don't want to watch your stuff. My second problem with this statement is that it's grossly overvaluing the amount of money that these smaller YouTubers that are affected by this cut have been making. If a YouTuber is unable to make 4,000 watch time hours a year, chances are they were not being paid by YouTube in the first place. Let's say you're a smaller YouTuber that's been affected by this and your average watch time per video is about 5 minutes long. Well, you would need 48,000 views per year in order to qualify for the partner program, and even if you did make that cutoff, 48,000 views roughly equates to $48, which means you would not have been paid for an entire year anyway, as YouTube only pays out in increments of $100. So you would have had to have worked for 2 full years and then some just to get your first paycheck of $100. So you were not making money anyway. So if money was your prime motivation, like, oh man, I'm so demotivated, why? How? You weren't making money in the first place. It was literally just pretend money. Like Bitcoin. So basically, these channels that are now not able to make money never really made money in the first place, or at least they made $100 in the last 2 years. That's not really the top of YouTube's totem pole. In fact, the stat YouTube gives on its blog post is that 99% of channels affected were making less than $100 a year, and 90% were earning less than $2.50 in the last month. No jokes. That's not even enough for a Tesco meal deal, okay? You're not making money. Like I said, if that was your prime motivation, why are you doing this? Now, YouTube does follow on in their blog post to state that smaller YouTubers affected by this will be receiving all the money they are owed, even if it's not up to $100, so you don't have to worry about YouTube taking your money. Well, then how can this be a good thing? People are always complaining, saying, bring YouTube back to the good old days. I hate this new YouTube. Well, I've got news for you. This is the way YouTube used to be. When I started making YouTube videos, no one made money unless you're approved into the partnership program by a hand-picked person. That's pretty freaking cool. So when I first made videos, I didn't make a dime for the first year. I was just doing it for fun. I never expected to make money. That wasn't something that I ever expected to happen, especially not full-time. I was just doing it for fun, and I was getting better at editing and just making these videos and trying to make people laugh. And when I did get approved into the partnership program, I was ecstatic. I felt validated, like this thing that I'd been doing for fun was now gonna make me chump change something. I don't know. It was just so cool. Because anyone can vlog and put it on YouTube, but I had been approved to do this and make money from it. Like, I'd been selected. I don't know. It's such a cool feeling. I'm excited that people can now experience that again. On the other positive of this, it means that once you are now approved into the partnership program, you make more money than you would have made. Why? Because of all the smaller creators being kicked out, there's a lot less inventory for the ads to go on, which means the ads that are left have increased CPMs, which means everyone makes more money, which is a move by YouTube to help the fully established YouTubers that are working full-time on their platform do better and make more money and make more of a living on their platform. I see that as a win, 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 win. Also, YouTube will not be removing any of the perks of partnerships, such as being able to make a thumbnail or having a channel banner. I remember back in the day, you had to be a partner to have those. So at least we got that, all right? At least that's a thing. Now, despite me trying to look at this situation as logically as possible, it does sound like I've got a bit of YouTube's D in my mouth, okay? I'm speaking very positively about this because it affects me very positively, and I'm trying to view things nicely as an optimist. But there are some problems I'm not going to ignore about this new update, and I'm going to voice them now. 1. Animators. Whose voice was that? An animator's voice? That was not mine. The biggest outcry so far from this update has been from people that are supporting smaller animators. Now, animations are an incredibly skilled craft, and I respect anyone that has the time, patience, or ability to make them and upload them, especially to YouTube. Now, animators have definitely been shafted by the algorithm in the past. This is not news to them. But I do feel like 2017 has been the year of resurgence of animators, with the likes of The Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations, Something Else, Tim Tom, Let Me Explain Studios, and my #1 favorite animator, Tomska. So good at animating. I feel like animations are coming back on YouTube. But what about all the smaller animator channels that don't rake in the views? You see, the problem with animations is they're probably going to be short if they're from a new channel anyway, because it's so time consuming, they can't upload that many. And if they're about 2 minutes long, you have to upload videos to get 120,000 views a year just to make the partnership program, which, if you think about it, is money that you should be paid. That's $120. You actually would have made money that year. Now you might say, $120, it's not that much compared to these other YouTubers. Yeah, well, that's in perspective. $120 could pay for a subscription to an animating software, or it could pay for a new tablet. That could help someone start their business of making animating things on YouTube. So those people are kind of hurt. The only advice I have for those people is grind hard and make what you love, and you will find success on YouTube. You just have to keep putting your heart in, be consistent, make those animations, and eventually you will be accepted into the partner program and you'll feel great about it. And like I said, you will be making more money in the long haul. You just have to grind. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, you know what I'm saying? And if you're trying to earn some money before the partner program kicks in and you get that sweet, sweet AdSense, you can always sign up to Patreon. If you get 10 people to sign up to pay you $1 a month, you're already making more money than you were with AdSense anyway. So Patreon. I'm not sponsored, by the way. I have one. That's literally my only affiliation. Now, my second issue with the update deals with a bit of speculation. But ask any YouTuber you know, and I bet 9 out of 10 of them will agree that the algorithm favors monetized content over demonetized content. Go ahead, ask some YouTubers. Go ask your friend, hey, what's up, German? What's going on? Do the algorithm favor monetized content? Yeah, man, see, I knew it. That was a sketch. I do sketches now. It makes sense from a business perspective for YouTube to do this. Why would they want you to watch a video that they're not going to get paid on when they can show you a video they will get paid on? Way! However, YouTube have stated explicitly that they are not doing this. But if YouTube's trustworthiness in the past is anything to account for, such as when they said, no, we didn't change the algorithm in October 2016, what would make you think that? Every channel's statistics? Yes, so if we do take YouTube's word here, then small channels, you're fine. The content's fine. It'll be up there with the monetized content until you're a partner. Everything's great. If we don't take YouTube at their word, well, I find that really unfair. Really unfair for smaller channels. It's hard enough as it is to grow your channel. Let's just make it harder. So, I've got a solution. What are some smaller channels that you support? Do you even watch any? Give them a like. I know the like doesn't do as much as it used to, but a big old thumbs up will do wonders for their confidence. You know what else does wonders for confidence? Give them constructive criticism. Did you like their video? Did you dislike it for some way? Was there an issue with the editing that they could improve on? Give them a nice, polite, constructive comment. That will do wonders. That will help them. They might say, F you hater dabs, but you know what? Those people, they'll learn, okay? They'll learn. And also a big one, subscribe. Help them hit that 1,000 subscriber goal. If YouTube is actively pushing smaller channels down, do your best to pull them up and support them. And that's what I'm doing right now. You want some smaller YouTubers to support? I've got some for you. 5, hot, fresh out the kitchen. When you subscribe to them, when they're famous, you'll be like, huh, I subscribed when they were way tiny little boys. They owe me everything. First off, 10,000 Hawks. He's only got about 1,000 subscribers, and he makes really, really good content. He makes animations, he makes vlogs, he makes a lot of good stuff, and the editing is snappy. Jake, you're a good boy. 2, Sam Angl. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but he won't mind because he's an angel. There we go. He does monthly PMS style content, and one video that I liked of his was a video called How Not to Be Casey Neistat. I thought it was quite good, really good editing. Obviously, this guy's got a good head on his shoulders. I'm excited to see what else he has to make. Also, that guy, under 2,000 subscribers. Will makes me feel crap about myself because he's got just over 2,000 subscribers and also just over 2,000 times my editing abilities when it comes to special effects. He makes some funny sketches. I've got one called The First Date I really liked. I put that in the description. Check that one out. Mackenzie Vlogs is an American that's moved to London. Seems to be ripping off my style. Mackenzie, what are you doing? Just kidding. She's made some really good videos and some that are very similar to stuff that I make, and I actually quite enjoyed one of them where I was like, hey, I never thought about that. That is true. Food in England's terrible. Just kidding, I say that every day. And lastly, the creme de la creme. If you want the best small YouTuber ever, just listen up. Give me your ears, okay? This small YouTuber, he's always going on about how he's trying to grow his channel. Every one of his friends is trying to help him because we all love him so much. He just wants to be famous one day. Sammy Paul. Sammy Paul, my boy, give him a round of applause. Boy needs some money. Give him that AdSense. Go subscribe to Sammy Paul. Anyway, those are my smaller YouTubers. I hope you enjoyed this video. I tried to view this in the most logical way possible, but I may have missed some points. So please point them out below in the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you for watching. I'll come back next Sunday for another video, as I always do. See you then. Bye. Whoosh. Oh, whoa, whoa.